What's it say? What the hell? Oh my gosh. What is going on here? Sorry, just got a message saying it wouldn't be working, but it looks like it's working. So, there we go. Now I gotta fix it again. Technology, I tell ya. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to share this real quick before I get started. Let's see. Share it to a couple pages here real quick. Bear with me, guys. Got a whole lot of new stuff coming out I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. As you can see, I got some new inks right there. We'll go over those and the new transfer. I'm super excited. That comes out, this is May. Goes out June 1st. So get ready to order, guys. Oh, come on. Post to a different page. Let's see, hold on. Sorry it's taking a while. I want to share my timeline. What the heck's going on here? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Good Lord. I'm so technically incapable of doing this stuff. Okay. There we go. I think I got it. Click on this. See what we got here. Turn down the volume. Alright. Hey, Crystal. If you're still on. Hi. Took me a little while here. Okay, so here are my new inks I just got a couple days ago. I'm super stoked. I've been waiting forever to get some inks and I finally did. They're all in 3-ounce containers, which is awesome. One color, this is called Meadow. It's a awesome green color. I love it. Set this off to the side. This one is Couture Coral. It's a pretty pink. Love it. Love it. This one I'm going to use today. It's Candy Apple. It's like a red, obviously like a candy apple would be. So I'm going to put this here because I'm going to use that one. This is Regal. Oh, it's kind of like a purplish color. It's so pretty. I've got to figure out something. I might use this for one transfer I'm going to order here soon. That's in our new Celebration Suite catalog that only runs until the end of July, guys. So if you see anything in there, you got to get it fast. Because when it says runs till the end of July, it means at the end of July they're going to quit making them and they'll retire them. So this is Midnight Sky. It's kind of like a darker bluish. I'm going to use that one too. And then Bumblebee. It's a pretty yellow. I love it. I'm going to use this one too. So as you can see, this is one of our Club Coutures. Every month, if you are a designer, you get a free monthly transfer. You get it the month before it's released to the public. So you get to play with it before anybody else does. This one will be released June 1st to everybody. So if you want it, get ready to order it. I posted videos of all of our other transfers that came out yesterday. And one of them, the Happy Camper one, is sold out already, which I'm kind of bummed about because I was super excited to order that this Friday and get that, but they are expediting another order of them. So hopefully they'll have them within a week or so. Hopefully. So I'm going to make some shirts for my kids for these, or with this, since 4th of July is coming up. Get ready for that. I think it'd be cool. They'll have shirts that no one else will have. It's pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along these white lines to cut it out. To make it easier. Please like and share, guys, so other people can see. Alright, cut along these lines. And you don't have to cut perfectly on the lines. It's not going to hurt anything if you don't. Because trust me, I can't cut straight to save my life. I'll probably get louder here in a minute because I'm sitting down right now, so I'm kind of far away from my phone, but when I get ready to start, I'll be standing up. That one, so I'll be closer. Hey, Mark. You can put some cool wall decor on that house remodeling you've been doing with this stuff. I do want to say I'm using the inks. The inks are permanent once they are heat set. So I'm going to heat set it when I'm done as well. But also, because it is inks, you do want to put something underneath the top layer of the shirt you're putting it on. That way it don't bleed through to the back. And once you heat set them, it's permanent. You can wash them 100 times and or more, and it will not come off. It's not like vinyl or, yeah, like vinyl that'll chip and crack and peel off eventually. This will stay forever after you heat set it. If you don't heat set it, okay, I think this is, yeah, that goes down there. If you don't heat set it, as long as it isn't dry, you can wash it and it'll wash right off. Okay, so let's get ready to get started here. I'm gonna get my inks open, get them ready. Ooh. And again, remember these are permanent, so you don't want to get the inks on anything, because if you get it on something and it dries, then it's kind of stuck there and you won't be able to get it off again. So I'm going to try to keep these away from the shirt as much as I can. Let's look at these colors, they're so pretty. Okay, I'm going to kind of, I'll stir it down here. Oh, look, the inks don't even need to be stirred like the paste. That's pretty cool. They're already ready to go. Awesome, so I don't need all these. Cool, cool beans. Okay, so I'm going to make this blue. And one other thing is it helps to have something sticky on the underneath. We do have ink mats that we sell, but currently we're out of stock, and I'm not sure when we're getting those back in. Haven't seen anything posted on that. But I have just a Cricut mat that you can get at Walmart for, I can't remember, I think they're like $10 to $12 or something like that I'm using. I have quite a few with all my other crafting stuff I do, so I had one on hand, so not a big deal. I'm good. So let's see. Alright, first I'm going to see where I want to put this. Don't want it too high or too low, and I got to remember, just got something going there. Okay, let's get that off. Remember, I want to put this on here too, which I think goes like this, possibly. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I don't want to put some stars and stuff too, so probably put it down here. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Probably about right there. Alright. I'll put it about right there. And because I am putting it on a shirt, I don't have to fuzz it like I do the other ones. Usually you gotta fuzz them to make sure you're able to get them off. It takes some of the sticky off if you're putting it on like a chalkboard or something. Just makes it a lot easier to pull them off without ruining them. Probably should have put something there to mark where I wanted to put it. Let's see how this looks. Does that look straight? I don't know. Looks straight to me, but I'm kind of crooked. Hey, Doris. Oh, you're not even watching. Get on here. Watch. Don't just like, watch. Share it too, please. Alright, so I'm going to make this blue. I'm going to make these rays yellow. And then I'll make the stars red. Maybe red and blue. I might do both. We'll see. We'll see. Thinking about it. Alright, so let's see. Oh, let me get one of these ready. Getting a wipe ready for when I'm done with one color, so I can wipe off my squeegee here. Okay. That's another thing, is you want to have disinfectant wipes around when you're using the inks too. That way you don't have any, if you have any on your fingers, you can easily wash them off real quick. Wash it off real quick and not get it on the rest of your surface. So. Oh man, this is going to look so cool. This is going to look so cool. But yeah, all you gotta do is just dip your squeegee in there. Oh, see, I'm getting it all over my fingers already. And then just swipe it across. Make sure you get it all covered. With the inks, you don't need to push down as hard like you do the paste. The paste is a little thicker, so you kind of got to push down to get it in there. And it doesn't dry as fast as the paste either. The paste dry kind of fast, so if you're doing like a bigger project like I did earlier today, you need to be kind of quick to get it off, because if it dries, then it'll peel some of the paste off when it's dry. If it's dried before you pull it off. Okay, let's see. Looks like I got it all. So now I'm just going to scrape off any extra and put it back into my container, which I did pretty sparse, so I shouldn't have too much extra hanging out here. And again, with the inks, you want to try the best you can not to go off the transfer, because again, they are permanent, and some of them, like the red and the black, I think, are prone to staining. So you kind of want to make sure you don't get it anywhere else. Alright, so done with the blue. I'll wipe this off. What I'm doing is just wiping all the ink off my squeegee. Hey, Paula! Get another one. Okay, so I got that. Get it off my fingers before I pull this off.
Oh, crap, I gotta have it. No!
Pretty girl, thanks. Alright, I think I got it all off my fingers. Hope I do. Find out when I have a fingerprint on here. So I'm just going to peel up a corner, work my way over to the side, and pull it straight up. Keeps it from stretching. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Oh, it looks so cool. So I'm going to dip this in the water so it will wash off the ink. And I just got all over that shirt. There we go. Can't see it really. Okay, good. Can't really see it. And then, don't make fun of me, guys, but when I went and got these shirts today, I was in the boys section. I got one for Maddox, and then I saw a smaller one, and I was like, hey, that one might fit Gage. I might not have to get him a toddler one. So I grabbed it, didn't even pay any attention to it, and look at it. I think it's a girl's shirt. It curves at the bottom, and the sleeves aren't very long. So Gage is going to be wearing a girl's shirt. Hey, Julie! You would love this stuff, Julie, I'm telling you. It makes everything so simple creating things with this stuff. It is so easy, and they got a lot of really cool ones. Okay, just making sure I got more ink off any of the ink off my fingers. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna wash off this other transfer while that one dries a little bit. I might have to get the blow dryer out for it, so it might get a little noisy, guys. Bear with me.
There's no good news.
I do want to say this stuff is so cool. You can, anything you buy from them, I don't know if you can hear me, kind of far away. Anything you buy from the, my site, you get complete commercial use over it. So anything you make, you can sell, or you can even just sell the items, and there's no legal repercussions from the company for you doing that. It's not like Disney, where they would sue you for using their name or using their designs. Couture wants you to make money. So, because if you're making money, then they're making money because you're buying the stuff from them to keep making money. So, they're pretty smart in that aspect. Alright, and then I noticed I just splattered more on this shirt. I need to slow down. I just splattered it all over. Oh, well, maybe I'll just put some flakes on it later. That's okay. It's okay. Alright. I'm going to kind of dry this off, so it might be a little loud. Thanks. I'm not done yet, Julie, so keep watching. There's going to be a lot more cool stuff going on. Dry it up some so I can put the rest of it on without messing it up. And if you can't read it, it says, "One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." It's pretty sweet. We got a couple other ones for like the 4th of July and Independence and stuff like that on our site right now. They were just released yesterday. One of them was retired and they actually brought it back. Hey, Stella! So, like I said earlier, that camper, Happy Campers one, sold out in less than a day. So you guys need to hurry up and get on there, because I'm kind of bummed. Now I gotta wait, because I was going to put in a huge order tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Friday, and order a bunch of cool ones. But I'm going to probably wait till that one comes back in stock. Well, maybe I shouldn't wait, because all the other ones will probably be sold out. Hey, Marlene! Alright, let's see. It's still a little sticky yet. Alright, a few more minutes. But yeah, if you're thinking about becoming a designer, and you get 40% off of everything, and again, you get complete commercial use. You get a monthly transfer every month, just like I got this one. And you get it a month before they are released to the public, so you get to have it and play with it before anybody else, which is like my favorite part. What else? This new starter kit is bomb. Is freaking awesome. I'm jealous. I wish they would have done it when I started. But you get 5 3-ounce pastes, 8 transfers, and if you sign up this month, you'll get this transfer right here that I'm doing right now. Haven't used the inks yet? Well, here you go. Look at it. It's freaking awesome, Marlene. You gotta try it. You gotta do them. Oh, what else? You get the Aiden board frame, which is a 9x12, and it's the one I did together as our favorite place. You can check that out. All right, I think that's dry enough for now. All right, so let's see. Alright, how does this one go on? I'm not sure how this one goes on. I'm thinking like this. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because it's mine and I can do it however I want. So this one will go here. Let's see if this bottom's dried. Yep, bottom's good. Even if it comes up, I kind of like the rustic look that happens when the inks and pastes come up a little bit. Alright, I don't want to get too far. So one's going to go up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. That's where it's at. Alright, so for the beans, I'm going to do yellow, or bumblebee. Sorry, it's bumblebee. And just do the same thing. Slide it all the way across the transfer so you get it all covered. I'm excited. Now, I'm still going to put in my big order on Friday, but I'll just have to hold off on the Happy Campers one. Ooh, excuse me. I'm kind of bummed I don't like having to wait. I don't think anybody does, but... Oh, also in the kit you get the 10-inch round magnetic boards. That's the thing too, is all the Couture framed chalkboards, and the ones that aren't framed, are magnetic as well. So, like, you can make something that you kind of want to just stick a picture on for a little while. Like, instead of putting your kids' drawings and grade cards and stuff on your fridge, you can put it on there with a magnet on a Couture board. Or anything, you can put anything on there with the magnet. Alright, make sure I ain't got none on my fingers. How'd I get blue on me again? I love crafting. Always messy. Okay, let's peel these off. Voila! Stick it in the water. Try not to splatter anymore. Water. Don't splatter. Look at that, so cool. So cool. Probably should check my fingers before I touch the shirt. But that's okay, I didn't have none on there. So, what do I do with my star? Here's my star. So now I'm going to put the star on. Stars. I'm going to do more than one. So this might take a little while because I'm going to have to like rinse it off and let it dry. Hey, Mark. This stuff's so easy, even Tammy can do it. You need to get Tammy on there. Yep, that's a Cricut mat underneath there, Marlene. Because they haven't had the ink mats in stock lately. So I just used an old Cricut mat that I have. I have a whole bunch of them. So I just grabbed one of these and stuck it under there. Just got to remember to take it out before you heat set it, so you don't melt it to your shirt. That'd be very bad. Alright, so I'm going to turn on my blow dryer again and dry these beams off a little bit so I can get stars put on. So like if this is a girl's shirt, I would do the beams in like the silver or the gold, so it'd be like sparkly. But since I have two boys and I'm making them for my boys, I'm not going to do sparkly and shimmery because, you know, boys would be like, oh, that's for girls. I'm going to dry this off. And remind everybody, please like and share. I will love you forever. Does anybody have any questions, like, regarding becoming a designer, or if you just want to buy something? Any questions? Alright, let's see. Yeah, see, this didn't take very long to dry. Okay, so stars. Where should I put the stars here? Like one here. Do one here. I'm going to do them in red. Make sure I got it flat. See, Julian, I know you love making stuff for, for your kids' school stuff. Like when they have their little spirit days and stuff. This would be a huge help. It'll make your time, it'll make it a lot faster for you. That's part of why I don't do that for my kids, because it takes too long and I'm always too tired at the end of the day. Okay, but the celebration suites ends at the end of July, so if everything's sold out by then, excuse me, you'll be SOL'd on this one, hun, and all the other ones. So you gotta kind of be fast, quick, and purchasing these things because people love them, and it all sells out extremely fast. So I just don't want you to miss out. And when are you going to Colorado? So, just wiping it off with my disinfectant wipes. You're going to kind of let it dry here for a second so I can stick it back on there. Let's see, maybe put one down in here and then a couple here. I think I'll just leave them red and not do the blue too. I don't know, what do you guys think? Red and blue stars or just red stars? I'm so indecisive when it comes to this stuff. Green dry. Alright, pretty sticky. See if oh, well that's okay. I don't need that corner anyway. If this does happen, when you dip it in the water, it'll come right off. No big deal. So I love live videos. Any little mistakes, I can tell you what to do. But also I found, like, if you don't let the transfer dry pretty well in between uses, then you'll probably get like a green line from the color of the transfer. Hey Nina, we have unicorn transfers. You can make all the unicorn stuff you want for your daughter. Better hurry though, they're going to sell it fast because people have been asking for unicorns for a while. So if you want it, you better get it now because they sell out fast. Like I said earlier, we already had one that was just released yesterday and it's sold out already. So you guys got to be quick. Alright, let's see. Put this one down here. Okay, not that one. So if this was paste, I would just take this transfer and put it down again and put it on wherever else I wanted it. But because this is the ink, I don't want to stick that anywhere, especially since it's the red ink. That way it doesn't mess up my shirt. But the paste, like I said, the pastes are removable, so if I was using paste right now, I would just reuse this transfer until it started like messing up for me. And by messing up for me, I just mean like putting paste where I didn't want it. Some yellow on it. Alright, let that dry for a minute. Alright, Nina, everything you need to know is on my Facebook stuff, so just check it all out. And then if you have any questions, ask me. Because I'm telling you, this stuff makes everything so easy. It is totally revolutionizing the crafting world, because you can just buy what you want. You can mix and match all these transfers to create anything you want. We have letters, numbers, everything. And it is so cool. I love it. It makes everything so much easier. Okay, oh, I don't need that. I need this to dry. Oh, and for drying, you don't want to use a heat gun or a blow dryer or anything on these, because it will mess it up. I just had a fellow designer do a live the other day where they used a heat gun to dry off their transfer, and then it made it not sticky anymore. So when they're not sticky anymore, you can't really use them. So just a little fun fact there, don't use blow dryers to dry off your transfers. Just gotta let them air dry. There, I didn't realize this was gonna take this long. Sorry guys. Maybe I'll just stick with the red, that way I don't take too much longer getting the blue, or maybe I'll just add the blue later. But yeah, I love this stuff. It is so awesome. Makes everything so much easier. While I wait for my transfer to dry, I'll show you guys, as long as I don't drop it. Hopefully I don't drop it. I made this today, and it was kind of a pain because it's really big. And when you deal with big ones, you can't, like I said earlier, you got to be fast, because when the paste dries, if it dries while you still have the transfer on, it'll peel some of it off, which happened to me today. But I kind of like the way it looks still, because it kind of gives it like a rustic old farm look, which is pretty neat. So here, see if I can get it to fit in here so you can see it. Woo! It's really big. Let's see if I can get it down. Over. There we go. That's most of it. But check this out. Isn't this sweet? This is freaking sweet. I love it. Let's see if we can get some more of the view here. Love it. Alright, so that's what I did earlier today. Again, with the paste, like, if you don't like the way that looks, if you create something like that and you don't like the way it looks, the paste just wipes right off. So you can just clean it off and try again and try a different strategy with the big ones. Like I thought about, like I was looking at it and I thought about just doing part of it first, letting it dry and cleaning it off, and then doing the other part, but I don't know, I was just being lazy and just wanted to get it all done at once, so. But I still think it looks pretty neat. Like I said, it gives it like a little rustic feel. Okay, it's pretty dry. So what I did was after I rinsed it off and wiped it off, and I thought it was dry, I touched it and it was kind of like slimy still a little bit. You don't want to put it on if it's still slimy, because then it'll leave green marks on your surface, whatever you're putting it on. So now I don't have like the little slimy feel. It's back to sticky. So we're good. We're going to put it back on here. Let's see, I don't want to make it too even, so stick this around right here. What do you think? You'll wear this shirt? My son's standing right next to me. What do you think? Does it look cool? Is it something you would wear, like for the 4th of July?
When you said it looks like it's for girls, that is just...
Yeah, this is for Gage, though, so Gage don't care. He brought up the girl thing. But your shirt don't look like a girl shirt. Yours is a boy shirt.
Oh, okay.
Because somebody put this one, must have just dropped this off in the boys section, and I didn't pay any attention and just grabbed it. So that's why it looks like a girl shirt. Because it is a girl shirt. And Mommy wasn't paying attention, because Mommy's very good at that. Alright. You know, maybe I'll just skip the water and just do the wipes. Maybe it won't take so long to dry. Again, just wiping it off in between uses with my disinfectant wipes. Like I said, with the paste, you don't really have to do that, but I'm just doing it with the inks because I don't want to get any spare ink anywhere. Like smudged ink where I don't want it. This is one I wish I had a girl so I could use the silver and gold stuff, 'cause it's all sparkly and cool and pretty. I think it would look really neat with some sparkly rays instead of the yellow, but oh well. Maybe if I have a little niece. Someday. Mm-hmm. Alright guys, like and share, share. I need more people to see this. I don't know why I'm wiping that off. Don't need to wipe that off. Still a little slimy yet. I'm gonna take a drink. See, like, this stuff is so easy. Anybody can do it. My 4-year-old did it. My 8-year-old did one. I haven't had him do shirts yet, but I'm going to do that probably for Father's Day, because I'm going to order a transfer. It says, like, #1 dad and best dad and stuff like that they have out right now. Trying not to talk too loud, because I don't want my kids to hear it, because I don't want them to tell them. But I figure I'll let the kids make those for their dad. For Father's Day. It'd be really cute to have them make it, so it might be a disaster, might be a mess, but hey, we'll do it anyway. Yeah, you have a girl, so you can get all the sparkly stuff that we have. Oh, that's another thing, too. Oh, I can't believe I kept forgetting to say this. You can add glitter to this stuff. You can add glitter to the pastes. You can add glitter to the inks. Well, I haven't really tried the inks. I mean, you can try it. I'm sure it'll work. Thanks, Crystal. But yeah, you can add glitter to all of it. So, like, if you get the unicorn transfer, Nina, which you're probably not watching right now, but if you do watch again later, you get the unicorn transfer, you can make the unicorn and put some glitter in, like, the unicorn's mane and tail. That'll look really cute. Maybe I'll try that. I need a girl. Maybe I'll make something, then you can buy it from me, Crystal, for your daughter. Alright, let's see. Slimy? Nope, not slimy anymore. Okay. Let me make this one a little closer. Closer together, I mean, not closer to the thing, but... Alright. You know what? I didn't check my fingers all those other times I touched it. Good thing I didn't have anything on them. I'd have been pretty upset because I already got blue spots all over. Alright, I think this is going to be my last star. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a strand of blue one. Nah, that'll be overkill. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Alright, so that is for one shirt. I'm not going to do the other. I was going to do both shirts, but this is taking a little bit longer than I thought, so I will just do one and I'll do the other one off camera. Get this wiped off. And then I'll show you what to do to heat set it to make it permanent so you can wash it over and over again and it'd be fine. After I take these out of here and get more ink all over my shirt. Okay. Just wiping off my raid transfers because I don't want to leave them in the water too long. If you leave them in the water too long, they won't be sticky anymore. We do not want that. Do not want them to lose their stickiness. The thing too is you can use cool water. You don't want the water too warm. If the water's too warm, it'll also take the stickiness off. But as long as you take care of these pretty well, they will last quite a while. Like, I've heard people use theirs like up to 20 times. They may even last longer than that. I don't know. I haven't used one more than 20 times. But it also kind of depends on how big they are, too. Like, the really big ones, like that farm-to-table one I just showed you guys that I made today, that one might not last 20 uses because it's pretty sticky. So every time you pull it off, even after I fuzzed it a bunch of times, it was pretty darn sticky. So I may have stretched it out a little bit, but it still looks pretty decent. So it might be okay. Just a little paranoid. I just don't want it to get stretched out because I like it. Okay, let's see. Alright, none of my fingers. Let me close these up so I don't make a whoopsie and like dip the shirt in it or something. That would suck. Alright, get the cap on there, put it away. Cap on here, put it away. Cap on this one, put it away. Got blue all over it. I get blue all over that. Okay. Okay, so I have a Cricut Easy Press. You don't have to have a Cricut Easy Press. Here, I'm going to move this. See? Cricut Easy Press. Yeah! You don't have to have one of those. You can just use a simple iron. Iron, if I can say it correctly. See if I can fix my camera there. Sorry if I made you dizzy. But, with a regular iron, you just put it on whatever setting that it says for the fabric you're putting it on. Putting your transfer on. And then you have it on there for about 4 or 5 minutes. Or you want to like move it around for about 4 minutes. Until it's done. But if you have an easy press like I do, you set the temperature to 305. Put it on for 30 seconds. And while that heats up, I'm going to take this out. Maybe. There we go, that's stuck on the corner there. Take this out, set it off to the side. And almost made a whoopsie. Okay, let me get this out of my way here too. Phew, that was close. Okay. If you can see that. Here we go. Now see, this is why you want something. Hey Patricia! This is why you want something underneath the top part of your surface. See how it went through onto my mat? Yeah, that'll go to the back of your shirt, and you don't want that. So you always want to have something in between there. Hey Patricia, I'm just waiting for my Easy Press to heat up so I can heat set this. I don't know if you can see it on there, but I got some blue specks. But hey, it's part of the festivity. But I'm thinking I'm going to order the one transfer that has like the fireworks on it, and I'll just put some fireworks on over those to cover that up. Easy, easy peasy. Alright, waiting for that to heat up. What I'm also doing just to protect my Easy Press is I'm going to put this Teflon sheet. Ooh, I have to wipe it off. Got water on it. I'm just going to lay this Teflon sheet over top, and then I'll set my Easy Press over top of that to protect my Easy Press just in case this ink isn't completely dry. That way it doesn't get stuck on my Easy Press and then ruin anything else I make with it. Alright, doo-doo! That means it's done. It's ready to go. Alright, so we're going to do 30 seconds on this side. I'm going to flip it over and do 30 seconds on the other side. So, let's see. So this Teflon sheet I can kind of see through. So that makes it a little easier. Push my little green button and go. Finally getting some good weather here in Ohio. Finally. Makes me happy. I love having good weather. Alright, just so I can make sure I got it all, I'm going to come over on this side. Do it again on this side. And slide it down. There we go. So this is just making it permanent so I can wash it out over many times and it won't come off, won't peel, crack, anything. Just heat setting it, making it permanent. But if you had an iron, you'd just be going over, just go around and around whatever your transfer is until about, for about 4 minutes. And then it should be good to go. I'm just going to do this just to make sure, because I don't know if I got that bottom very well. Make sure I got that bottom. If you do it longer, I'm sure it ain't gonna hurt anything. Just as long as you don't like burn your shirt, it should be okay. Alright. So there. Got that pressed on. So, just in case, 'cause I'm still not 100% that it's all dry, I'm just gonna put that Teflon sheet down. Just to make sure. Just in case it's not completely dry, I don't want to get it all over my towel. So, let's start here. Let's start farther over. That way I can just slide it over some more. There we go. Start again. Sun's going down, starting to get hot in my house. Or it could just be all this light I have. Alright, here we go. You don't need to press it either. Don't need to press it down. Well, I don't, because I have the easy press. Okay. Yeah, but if you want to join and become a designer, you get 40% off of everything. It's $99 to become a designer, to get your startup kit. And, well, $99 plus shipping. But you get 40% off of everything. You get the monthly transfer. What else? The kit, when I first got the startup kit, the retail value was like $230 something. Now it's up to over $250 retail value, and you get it for $99. That's pretty sweet, because when I first got it, I only got the 2-ounce pastes. They're putting the 3-ounce pastes in there. So you get 5 3-ounce pastes, 8 transfers. I think only 2 of them are the older ones. The rest of them are newer ones. Oh, maybe 3. 2 or 3 of them are the older ones. But the rest of them are newer ones, and you get 8 of them. So I'm super jealous. I kind of wish they would have done this when I started, but I didn't. I'm kind of glad I didn't wait to start till now too. But again, it's fun, easy. You have commercial use over everything you make. You have commercial use over the materials. You can just sell those. Yeah, if you have any questions, please ask. I will help you in any way I can. And thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.